Okay, I can't tell if this is still thinking. I just didn't want to wait any longer and I wanted to let you guys know. Okay, I didn't want to wait any longer to have some formed video or anything like that. I just want to tell you, if you struggle with a poor time sense, with maybe you don't know what a poor time sense is. I'd never even heard of a poor time sense, but I was really struggling with lots of different things. Set a timer. If you don't like a timer sound, I hate a timer sound. Find something you like. I had a great sound on one of my old phones, and it was something with nature and birds chirping and a gentle stream, something that will make you feel good. Set a timer. I did this 5 years ago in a program I was in, and it said, she said, set a timer for every hour to check in with yourself. Okay, so I did that before. You check in with yourself. You say, what am I needing right now? Do I need a drink of water? Do I need to stretch? Do I need to move? Have I been sitting too long? Maybe I need a nap. Maybe I need to eat. Maybe I need to take a nap. Maybe I need to go outside and take a walk, breathe some fresh air, whatever it is. But start thinking about, what do you need? What do I need right now in this moment? If you set a nice timer with a nice sound, it will be a gentle reminder throughout your day. But I have taken this to another level since finding out, in February, just less than 5 months ago, finding out that I have more going on than just inner healing work, and that I was dealing with symptoms of probably ADD or ADHD. But I learned about a poor time sense. I never really knew, I've never heard of it before. So what helped me was to start setting timers. You can time yourself. So you do something and you say, well, let me see how long this actually really takes me. Because I would think something would take 5 minutes and really it would take 15. I would think it would take a half hour, it would take an hour. Sometimes I think that things would take me an hour, would take me 3 hours, like, so I was really struggling, especially as my hormones started changing recently. Since we moved into this house 2 years ago, I have struggled so much. And setting timers and becoming aware of my time has been indescribably changing. So I went back to my timers that I did 5 years ago, but I set it with the intention of, one, checking in with myself, making sure that I was taking care of my needs and really thinking about, what do I need. But two, I was able to set a timer. I started setting timers, guys, to try to be more aware for every 5 minutes when I had to leave to go somewhere. For every 10 minutes, I'd take a shower and I'd say, if you have Google or Alexa, say, hey, Google, set a timer for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes when I had to be somewhere. If I didn't have to be somewhere, I'd set a timer for every 30 minutes to check in with myself, to keep myself on task, to make sure that I could know, like, where is my day? Where has my last 30 minutes gone? Okay, I've got another 30 minutes. What am I going to do with this next 30 minutes? How much time has passed? Because I literally did not know how much time was passing, and I have gained hours in my day. I promise. I would look at the clock and I would think, oh, surely 20 minutes has passed, and it would be like 2 minutes. I am not joking. Like, this is crazy. I would think, oh, for sure, an hour or two has passed, and it would be like a half hour. It's like time has slowed down. So I know we don't all struggle with this, but if you struggle with meeting deadlines, getting somewhere on time, getting ready on time, getting out of the house with all the things that you need, you don't have. I used to make trips back and forth, back and forth. If you your husband, like, I had some meltdowns, and I didn't know why this past summer, and it was awful. My husband, all he did was say, when do you think you're going to be ready? I could never tell anyone. I didn't know, and I didn't even know that I didn't know. Like, it was so frustrating to me because I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to be ready. I just get ready. And, becoming aware, I cannot tell you how much, if you struggle with getting things done around the house, with the end of the day comes and you're like, where did the day go? What did I do with my day? If you scroll too long on your phone, set yourself a timer so that you'll say, okay, I can scroll for, I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. That timer goes off and it's like, ooh, I've been scrolling for 5 minutes. Because when I didn't set a timer, I could be scrolling for hours and I wouldn't have even known it. TV, I don't even watch TV anymore. I have spent my life watching TV, my whole adult life. My husband and I are like TV addicts. I would spend almost all day watching TV. Like it's ridiculous. I was also depressed and I was also like binge eating. So, it wasn't just like I just wanted to watch TV. It was like procrastinating on my day. Like I couldn't get myself to move. I couldn't get myself up. And the things that I've been doing lately, like just in the past like 4.5 months or so, less than 5 months, my whole life has changed. Like every single thing that I wanted to do for these past years, like I've been married over 23 years, and all the things that I wanted to make myself do, all of a sudden, it's just happening. I'm not trying hard, it's just happening. And I want to go into this with any of you that any of this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You don't need it. But if you need it, and if this resonates with you, and if you want to change your life, just start with a timer. So this is the reason I thought I would just post this now, because if I wait and use my perfectionism, I will never, who knows when I'll do it. So I just decided to do it now and let you hear what this timer sounds like. It is. Saved. So I don't even have to use my timers as much as I used to. But find something that sounds good to you. If you just want it to vibrate, fine. If you just find a sound on your phone, whatever you want. If you're a better techie than me, you can make your own music and put it in there. Or you could make a voice reminder, probably, something like that, to check in with yourself, see how much time has passed, time yourself, how long does it take you to get out the door, if you got to be appointment. There's a lot more, and it's all free. All of the stuff that I have helped myself with, that has helped the most. I've done a lot of other things, but the most help I've gotten has all been free. So if you don't have the money, you can help yourself, I promise. There are resources that I use that I did pay for, and I feel very, very fortunate that I can afford to do that. I'm 46. My husband and I have been married a long time, so we never had children. So I have the resources, but I just want to help anyone that's struggling like I have for so many years, to help yourself and to know that you don't have to have a lot of money to help yourself. You can help yourself starting today by just setting a timer. Set the timer and let me know if you want any information. Let me know if you want to talk about this more. I would love to do a group chat, maybe open a room. I haven't even tried doing rooms. I don't really know much about this. It's all new to me, but I am willing to share anything that I can that might help anyone out there. If you or a loved one struggles, even kids, this can all help anyone, including children. There are people in an ADD support group. Well, it's actually not a support group. It's an ADD online coaching group, and it's very inexpensive. And any of that I can share, I will. There are women and men that are in there, and they're getting their first diagnosis. It's 60s and 70s. ADD, well, she's an organizer that I hired from Michigan. She's amazing. If you live in the Ohio, Michigan area, she is amazing, and she deals with people who have issues, like with trying to make decisions, procrastination, maybe OCD, OCPD, ADD, probably hoarding. So if you know anyone that's struggling, please feel free to reach out to me. There is anonymous posting. You can make an anonymous post. I will see who you are, but no one else will. And you can also private message me. Like, seriously, this is all free, and I just want to help anyone that I can. So feel free to reach out and set those timers. Just start with something small and have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.